Did you hear about the lightning bug that got his butt cut off? He was delighted.
Oh. Wah, wah.
If Vanna White passes away, do you think they're going to send her family touching letters?
You know what? That joke was not funny the first time you told it to me.
Why didn't the Mexican go bow hunting?
No.
Because he didn't habanero.
Michael?
Which I can do that on camera. It doesn't take me long to chop up an onion. And I think they like it whenever I go real fast.
You like it.
It's fun. High speed tastes fun. It reminds me of Benny Hill. Benny Hill? No? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Have you ever watched an episode of Benny Hill?
Yes, I think you've forced me to. Sorry.
I love that show. Hi, and welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the good old boy, that is me, where we're cooking up recipes straight from recipes.crock.com, which is my wife's cooking blog that has over 400 recipes. And a new recipe that has been added to the Crock Pot cooking family is another recipe that we are adding to the Crock Pot cooking family comes from a friend of ours named Jackie, who sent us this recipe for a sausage and corn chowder soup. What's the name of it? What's she call it? She calls it a cream corn and smoked sausage chowder. Smoked sausage and cream corn chowder. Sausage, cream corn chowder, chowder.
It'll have a name by the time it makes it to the site, I promise.
Let's name it Bob. No, that was the name of the chicken. That was the name of the chicken, Bob. I will come up with a name for this soup that we're going to call it by the end of this episode, if I can get through the English language. But anyway it goes, this is a very simple, easy, toss it in the pot kind of recipe. The only prep beforehand, really, that you need to do is to take 2 pounds of smoked sausage, there's water everywhere, and to brown it in a skillet, or we actually browned ours right in our Ninja that we're going to cook the soup in. And so you can see the sausage is all being chopped up and browned up. And then besides that, so I don't burn myself, I will put this over here and hopefully not drop it. You also prep ahead and chop up an onion. So while I'm chopping this onion up, I will tell you about the other ingredients in the recipe. Jackie says that you need 1 bag, 16 ounces of frozen hash brown potatoes that have been thawed. We didn't have hash brown potatoes, so we got some O'Brien potatoes, which are potatoes that have peppers and onions already in there. You saw us use that on a previous recipe.
They're like
for
country
our
style
sausage soup, Italian sausage hobo soup. Or no, there's no sausage in that soup. Check on it. We've tried to do this take 4 or 5 times, and I keep calling it Italian sausage hobo soup. There is no sausage in the hobo soup. If you go back to the hobo soup recipe, there's hamburger. So it's an Italian hobo soup. If you want to add sausage to it, you can.
Apparently he's going to one day.
I think the next time I make it, I'm going to put sausage in it. But we're using O'Brien potatoes, and then also, and I'm going to see if I can read this recipe card whilst I cut up an onion and not cut my fingers off. Because fingers are not good in soup. They are good in sandwiches, but not in soup. You will need 2 cans of whole kernel corn that has not been drained. You also need 2 to 3 cans of evaporated milk. You also need 1 medium to large onion chopped. I'm using a small to medium onion, but that's also because we have onions in our O'Brien potatoes. And you need 8 slices of bacon cooked and crumbled. Or, if you go to your little store and go to where'd you find this at? Which section was this in?
That's salad toppings.
Salad toppings. Real bacon pieces. Bacon that's already been chopped up, cooked and chopped. So the only thing you had to cook was the sausage. And then you also need a ½ teaspoon of salt from our salt pig. And 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, or as we call it, Lee and Perrins, so that we don't have to say the weird words. And you also need
Shire sauce.
a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And then also she says to have 1 package of your smoked sausage in there. And then in a slick quart. I swear, I haven't been drinking. I did taste the evaporated milk, but I don't think there's anything in there. I never had I didn't know why you use evaporated milk or what it was for, what it tasted like, so I took a little nip of it. It's actually pretty good.
It's very good for the crock pot because sometimes when you use dairy products for a long period of time in the slow cooker, it doesn't do well.
Uh-huh.
So the evaporated milk does much better in a slow cooker than like just traditional milk, for example.
Evaporated milk is your friend. And I don't know why they call it evaporated. It looks pretty wet to me.
Oh my.
But I don't know. Anyway, she says in a 6-quart slow cooker, you mix all the ingredients together. So we've already got our sausage browned up and put in there. I will toss in my onion next. Here goes your onion. And my 16 ounces, 4 cups of O'Brien potatoes, hash browns, whatever you got. And then also my 2 cans of evaporated milk. Don't use sweetened condensed. Use evaporated. And then also 2 cans of corn. Don't drain it. 2 cans of creamed corn. Good luck trying to drain it.
No.
Don't drain it. Don't drain it. That was the point. I don't know how you would drain a creamed corn. I love creamed corn. Creamed corn is my favorite. And then 1 teaspoon of, say it with me if you could say it, Worcestershire? Worcestershire? I know, it makes... Say the name of this phonetically and see if it doesn't make it sound like you've been drinking a little bit. You take 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, or maybe a teaspoon and a half. I like this stuff.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I like it. And that was loud. And then your 8 slices of bacon, or just this is a 2.5 ounce.
We never measure bacon.
We never measure bacon. You don't measure bacon. You eat bacon. You measure your life by bacon. You know, they say for every slice of bacon that you eat, shave 6 minutes off of your life. If that's the case, I should have been dead in 1875.
Oh my goodness!
I love bacon, so we'll put the bacon on there. We'll sprinkle it on.
And we don't believe that what they say.
No, I don't believe that it shaves 6 minutes off your life, but it will give you a few minutes of pure happiness. Because it's bacon. Bacon is good, and just a little bit of salt. She says to use a half teaspoon. Use half a teaspoon. What is teaspoon? Okay.
She did not say that. You
No,
did.
she didn't say teaspoon. I did. I did because, again, I haven't been drinking, but it sure sounds like I have. Half a teaspoon, preferably in the crock pot, not...
Oh my goodness.
Well, you do it for good luck. Isn't that what they say? You throw
No!
You throw salt beside the
Michael,
crock pot for luck?
You throw salt and you mop the floor is what you do.
Oh, I'm lucky.
I've called you Michael a lot in this. People are going to get confused. You need to explain.
So my name is Mikey. They call me the good old boy, but when I get in trouble with my wife, it's immediately Michael.
Yes, but my sister, who also writes for the site, I'm Chris. My sister is Aunt Lou, and Aunt Lou's husband,
I'm
Mikey, and Aunt Lou's husband is named Michael, and he gets called Michael whether or not he's in trouble.
Yes, but it's usually because he's in trouble. Salt and pepper, and I'm gonna do this to my taste. I like a lot of salt.
That's pepper.
And enough pepper. And then she says to cover and cook on a low setting for 6 to 8 hours, or for a high heat setting for 3 to 4 hours to develop the flavors. Now, depending on your slow cooker, will determine just how long you cook this. We took off and left for about 4 hours, and we set it on high. Excuse me. The hiccups. No, I've not been drinking. I might as well just get this over with and get the liquor cabinet. But we were gone for about 4 hours. It was a very windy day and it knocked out the power. We are not sure how long, but when we came back, the crock pots.
Oh, we know. They told us it was out for 20 minutes before we got home.
Well, but I don't know how long that update was though. That could have been an hour-long update. Anyway, it goes. This was done in about 3.5 hours on low set, on a high setting. So if you want to put it on low, just if you're going to leave it all day, put it on low setting
and for the record, everything in that already was cooked, and it was warm when we got home. So
yes, it was.
We had raw chicken in the crock pot, and the power got knocked out, and it wasn't warm when we got home.
That would have been
We
bad.
would not be eating it.
No, because you don't take a chance with raw chicken.
No.
But everything was cooked in the making of this soup, so we're fine. So I will put the lid on it. Remember what I did with it? Here it is. We've got crock pots everywhere. And we will set it on high for, how do you time it? Like this? It just says on. Oh, wait. I wasn't doing the right one. There you go. High for 4 hours. Now, I said I set that on high for 4 hours, but the cool thing about the way we do this is we already have this soup pre-made. I'm being very loud.
Goodness.
With that. So, I will move this one out of the way over here. I'm running out of counter space. There we go.
Oh my.
And then it's this one. And it is plugged in, so must be careful. And we will put that right here, like that. And voila, do you see the steam coming off that puppy? That right there is...
Needs stirred.
It does need stirred. It smells really, 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 really good. What?
I thought that was going to slosh out.
Calm yourself. It'll be alright. Probably just could have used the ladle instead of dirtying up another spoon, but you'll do the dishes later. I bought her a new dishwasher. Let's get this real. She bought me a new dishwasher, but I installed it, so she loves doing dishes now. Isn't that right, honey? So, here's another spoon for you to wash. And we will spoon us out some or ladle us out some. Right here in the bowl. Might help if I show you in the bowl. Just how pretty that is. I love corn chowder. Anything with a chowder that has corn in it. I love it. That's one little nip, but I can tell you it's going to be good. It smells really good. You can smell all the smokiness from the bacon and the sausage in there. And of course you smell the sweetness of the corn. You see the little pieces of onion right there. And I did a rough chop. You can dice it, chop it, however you want to mince it, but I like the bigger chunks of onion in there. Let's get a little piece of sausage and some corn and some onion. I should have blew on it a few more times.
You should have what?
Blew on it. I could have more.
Addie and I loved it.
Yeah, just give me a minute to touch this up. Just now it's making me happy. That is very, very, very good chowder. I mean, you got all the protein from the, a little bit of the bacon, and then a lot, of course, with your sausage. The corn really sweetens it up and gives just a little bit of that crunch in your chew, just from the corn itself. Of course, the onion and the salt and the pepper. You can kind of taste the lean parents in there. I would even suggest even putting a little more in, because I like.
Oh my goodness!
I am a huge fan of Worcestershire sauce, but it gives it just a little bit more of that bitey flavor. That stuff has in
You are
it.
flinging.
I am a mess right now. A happy mess, because this is really good.
What do you have to say, Jackie?
I'm not supposed to talk to Jackie with my mouth full. But Jackie, if you're watching,
we'll just wait, I guess.
I don't know about the rest of you, Smom, but I bet Jackie is, and she should be, because that's a good recipe. That is really, 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 really good. We did add a touch more salt than what it said in the recipe, but we like salt. We really like salt in our dishes. And of course, like I said, it's all depending on taste. This is the way that Jackie likes it. Was the way I read you the recipe. I like mine a little saltier. I added a little bit more Liam Perrins there to give it more of that bite, that vinegar bite to it.
Addie and I liked it just as it was.
Yeah, Mama and the baby loved it just the way that she had it. But it's a very, very good recipe. I usually like to take in the food from our tapings, because we don't tape just one episode at a time. We take 2 or 3, and we do double batches. We have the batch that I make on camera, and then we've got the batch that's already made, so that we can just show you right away what it looks like. So I usually take the food in on Monday, or half the food at least in on Monday when I go back to work. I will take something in for them, maybe, I don't know, a bag of chips or something, but I don't know that I'm going to give them this soup because it's really good. I might take some in my little small slow cooker for me to have for lunch.
Oh, you're so mean.
That's right, I'm going to make all my friends jealous. I'm just going to keep eating and talking, because this is really, really good soup. If you notice, the other recipes that I've cooked, I will kind of munch on it and talk for a little bit, but then I'll stop eating and just continue to talk and thank you.
That's also because you're eating like 4 to 5 things a day.
Yeah, but this is our second taping of the day, and I'm still eating because this is a huge winner. This is probably one of my top 10 recipes that I've made so far.
Ooh.
That's really
Way
good,
to go,
Jackie. Good job. Be proud, girl. That's good. So, now I'll be rude and talk with my mouth full. And thank you for watching us here at Cooking Chris's Dishes.
Oh my goodness.
I guess so. I should probably cover this up because that's rude to talk over your food. But we do want to thank you again for watching us here at Cooking Chris's Dishes. Again, check us out at recipes.crock.com to check out one of over 400 recipes. In fact, take a little time, check them all out. There's some really good ones on there, like Jackie's corn and sausage chowder. That's the name. And you can also check us out on Facebook at Recipes That Crock, as well as at Good Old Tunes with Good Old Boy. That's me, where we will show these recipes as well as some tunes and other fun things from the family. And again, Jackie, this is really good. This is, we'll call it the corn and smoked sausage chowder on the blog. And there you go, folks. You send us in recipes, we'll check them out, and if we really, really like them, we'll show them back to you. And this is definitely a favorite. I will give you my personal seal of approval on this soup. Y'all try it out. Jackie, thank you. The rest of you, thank y'all for watching us here. We do appreciate you watching. Shoot us a line, an email, or a comment down below on what y'all want to see cooked, and what you like and what you don't like, and let us know what we can do to make you happy. Because you keep watching, and we'll keep cooking, and all will be well. Thanks.